Why, hello. Welcome to the channel, guys. Gonna do that so that I don't walk into the target again. This is Rainbow Ninjaman coming to you live from Crutasia once again, shooting for number one once again. Out here cutting fruit. Nothing special today. Other than it is the first stream, of the new year. Let's start the new year off with a bit of a bang, if we can. Why would you watch me instead of some other dude playing Fruit Ninja VR too? Well, that's me right there. Number one classic. Number one in Zen mode. And a pretty solid score in arcade too. I see you there, Fox. This guy's a cool guy. He used to have top score in classic before he before Caramel came along, I think. He had some pretty good scores early on, but and he just stopped playing. But he plays again now. So. All right, I see nobody in here. My throat wants a little bit of tea before I really start. That's pretty bad, actually. I spilled a little bit of my tea. Make sure that didn't get on my... Nope, the tea spilled in all of the places I would like it to spill. Let's just go ahead and move that over. And let that take care of it. We are gonna get cutting. Now that my throat is a little hydrated, now that I see none of you are in chat, we're going to go on and start with the main attraction, which does not require me to interact with people at all. Yep. And the sad thing about this... Oh. Let's readjust this. Yep. So I will start off by saying I cannot see chat while I am playing Classic, because the way I interact with chat is that I take off my headset a little bit and I actually have to go look at the computer screen and my you know, that requires me to take off my headset. The usual janky rule. Ooh, a little bit close there. Janky Linux VR stream setup, which I am going to fix as soon as I have a little bit more money to spend. I do have money, but I don't have the money to spend. Have to spend it on a house at some point. Woo. Oh. Dropped that lemon, it's okay. Yeah, so I apologize for my lack of response. But I think that my funny religion number. I think that my scores in Classic are sort of the big attraction. Here. Absolutely. So we're going to start off, we're going to see if we can get a score that you can't see gotten anywhere else. A lot of what just happened now, you probably didn't understand if you're watching this. My sigh got trapped down a little bit down. Ah, no, only 900? Not even breaking 1,000. Oh, someone came in. Disappointing. Disappointing stream performance for that one dude who came in. I understand that though. You come in, you probably want to see the run with the criticals. You want to see at least 4,000. Whoops. You don't want to see that. 200 points in. Nope. Beautiful. Lazy cut. Nothing really to say other than the new year began. My boss, as always, late paying me. Although he did get caught up. For like four days. He got caught up paying me. What a amazing thing. That pair you have to let go. You see, I've got 4 points before the clear. Now it's none points before the clear. I cleared the miss. I get the feeling that a lot of these sequences of cuts are just impossible with the regular blades. Like, these Sai are an absolute blessing. Because you just hold it in the right place, kind of. A lot. And it just destroys the fruit for you. So it's a lot more like playing the phone game. That orange can go. 1,000. It's still not a run that's impressive. You don't want to come here and see, oh, just 100,000 points. You're not even a 12th of the way there. I'm not. I actually don't know what fruit I missed. And I almost missed that, what's the word? Was it a kiwi or a plum? I almost missed one. That apple was really dicey. Surprising fumble of that kiwi. It's okay though. You see that? That sort of punch that I make there? Like that. I love that motion because it gives you a lot of control. It's one of the best parts about having reach. Having reach allows you to have a lot of precision. I think having reach is great. So having my big long arms... What happened with that bomb? Did it... What happened with that bomb? Whoa. Upstairs neighbor, is being very noisy with their kid again. I wish my upstairs neighbors would like... I wish they could be more quiet. But it might actually be impossible. Like when they walk, it sounds like they're an elephant. And so I think they realize that they can annoy me quite a lot by just being like, by just walking normally. Because I've complained about it a few times. And I am... It's a little bad to say. But I am of a demographic that this individual does not like. And so I think they're viewing being annoying as a sort of bonus to doing things they would normally do. It's not pleasant to say that, because there's like people who are gonna latch onto that a little too much and think a little too much about that. Like, oh, big systematic thing, no. It's just this one person. I almost never encounter people who have that problem. It's basically just this guy. Or girl. People. Beautiful strawberry. Beautiful pineapple. You see, an absolutely beautiful thing about Fruit Ninja, at least if you play at the level that I play at, is that you don't even have to, like... Oh yeah, they're really ratcheting up the noise. It was like something over all the way. Like that fruit that I dropped was all the way over here, and I just didn't see it. It was out of my peripheral vision. Look at that beautiful pat. Pat the fruit, and it explodes. I did see that I missed that kiwi. And I am secure in my ability to get 17 points, 9 points, that I can just not worry about it. See? Once you get to this point, it really is about judgment, right? You're saying, oh, what do I need to hit? What's risky? What's safe? That's what you're saying. You're not saying, oh, I need to do this, and the 100 points miss. It doesn't feel like a... Oh, it's not like an extend play, which gets you just a little further. It feels like a essential part of the game. So there are games like this. Katana X does not let you clear miss. Got 2 there. If I was playing Katana X, I would be really, really worried now. I am worried now. That 5 combo that I got there. I actually didn't know if there was a bomb in the middle of that. So that was a judgment mistake. Kind of. 4th grand. 4 grand. We are nearing Rainbow Ninjaman exclusive material here. Are there places you can watch this? Oh wow, that was really close. Are there places you can watch this kind of run? Well, you can't watch them, but they've been achieved by people. It's usually like a bomb in my peripheral vision that gets me. Almost fumbled that there. And one of those fruits that I actually cut was really close to a bomb. No. Having a good chunk of precision is nice. This was rough though. That was a rough sequence. Didn't get there. Oh, thanks to all of you who came in and left and came in and left. You know, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate people coming in. Have not gotten a run that is only achievable by me yet today. And I'd like to do that before I cut out. But I think I want to play Blades a little bit. Steal my mind a little bit. So there's these rhythm levels, which I'm not nearly as good at. And there's these levels. Special Delivery I could try to push up. Whack-a-Fruit I'm tied for. That one's been pretty close on. This one I have it. And when I say I have it, I mean that as far as I know I have it. Like, I actually don't know that it's that good on, what's it? On the, meta. Make It Rain is a big deal. Fruit Assassin's a big deal. Fruitful Efforts, and... oh yeah, that's the Tangrax. Pretend that run by Margot is not there, because it isn't. But, could do that. It's been a while since I've gone through this one. And now that I am playing Blades, I will be able to check chat. Let's give you guys some music. There we go. I've got these butterfly blades out. I've forgotten the sequence, so I need to sort of focus a little bit. This is a really bad one, actually. That one comes from there, and it needs to go at a specific speed. That's a really tough cut. That's actually, my opinion is that triple strawberry. That triple strawberry is, in my opinion, the hardest cut in the game. To get well. And this is going to be the 6 apples. 398, not that great. Look at that. That's garbage, but, you know. Gotta keep going. I need to plan my, I need to actually plan my Blades route through that. So, okay. The third cut is a slam downward, which I need to prepare for. I'm good at it. I'm good at that slam down. So I think it goes... Yeah, here I need to use both of my arms. Now it's time for the singletons, which I don't usually plan for too hard. Yeah. This is going a little better, but it's not going well. That cut is actually really hard to keep straight. That was terrible. All of those are really rough. Okay, I think I'm a little bit more clued into what I need to do here. 516. I remember that being a really good run, actually. It's bam, 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 right? Yeah, that's the correct sequence of cuts. Doing all of those with my right actually really hurts a lot. Those cuts are not natural to make with your right. That one is very natural to do with your right though, like that. Improving, getting there. 450. That's better than most people get. 450 is better than most people get. I think once we start putting it together, we're good. Although a lot of those really have to come from my shoulder. I don't want to start a run with 9 fruit down and no criticals. Come on. It's left, right, right, right? Yeah, we can get at least one. Time for the singletons. Singletons are nice. as sort of a practice for your elbow cut. That was a mistake. Every time I go for it from my right, and I need to go for that one from my left. That one too needs to come from my left. I cut right to left, you cut right to left with your right. And you cut left to right with your right. I fumbled. This is a bad run. That one, my arm kind of jelloed. Not as good as I wanted it. Consistently getting in the 400s though is pretty solid still. Alright, left, right, right. Reset that because we can do better. Ah. Na 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 na. There we go. Time for the singletons. That last cut there is really hard, but I kind of get it. Some of those I'm getting with my backhand. My backhand is actually pretty bad. Ah, nothing great there. Learned to cut that one with my... Some of them are just a lot easier to cut with your backhand. Did I fumble one? I think I fumbled one right there. Would have been a 400-point run if I hadn't fumbled that last apple. Huh. I think 400 exactly, right? Because I missed the 3 combo and the 1 point. I feel off center here. This is one of the really tough ones. You really do have to be very ambidextrous. Great start. And the moment I say that, I'm gonna jinx it. Like that strawberry there. Got some wobble. pretty solid start, but there is most of the points come from a different sequence altogether. This is where all the points are, actually. And we didn't get quite all the way there. Ah! If not the run. It started so good. It started so good. Hey, what's up, man? Cutting some fruits. And we're gonna keep cutting fruit. And keep cutting fruit. Until we get good. We have a nice little cough because our throat is dry. From exercise. We fumbled an orange. Like it's silly. I see you saying something and I'm gonna respond to it after this. We want to go left, right, right. This is not a good start. No criticals. Yeah. It's actually really bad. Usually you get at least one by chance. Like pure luck, you should be getting more criticals than that. As long as you're cutting straight. Ah! This is really sad in comparison to all of the other ones. Oh, beautiful. I actually get criticals there. I'm still 90 points down from fireworks last round. Ah, that was a little to the right for me to get a critical there. Impressive cuts at the end, but not in a run that actually gets me a lot of points. Yeah. Didn't come together. Hey Hung, what's up? Yeah, nice, nice. I'm trying to be nicer. Yeah, gotta get right through the center of that fruit. Gotta get those criticals. Ah! The road is cleared. Noisy streamer. Need sips. That's a little bit more like it. 2 is still pretty bad. Alright, it's a little bit. It's better now. Fumbled that line. Now it's time for the main. Oh. main sequence, where I fumble as many of those fruit as I can without looking like a fool. That's a little bit more like it. That one was a little low. Oh! Still not all the way there, though. 492. That would have been a solid run if it hadn't been for the fact that I'm still better than that. Nice job. Yeah, thanks. I gotta... I have it so that I have the early parts kind of down and the late parts kind of down, but I still haven't put it together for one good run yet. On the off chance that you have not been consistently watching me, off chance, of course you haven't. Criticals in this game are not random. They are gotten by cutting through the dead center of the fruit, and so getting these criticals is actually a skill you can train. Which is why you see things like those double criticals there. That's not luck. Usually. It is a carefully honed skill. Acquired through playing more Fruit Ninja than is entirely healthy. We're about where we were last run. Ah! Doing pretty okay. Four. A little bit more, actually. Nope. Still was theoretically on the board, but not quite there. Just a few more, 4 more criticals, and we would have gotten it. I'm not joking, but you're one of the best Fruit Ninja VR2 players you've ever seen. You know, thank you, but I mean, that's why you come to see me, right? I'm not one of the best. I am the best. You hope I get recognized more. Well, thanks, man. It's nice. It's nice. I just put out what I can, and you know, I hope that people enjoy watching it. I'm not gonna start a classic run right now, because if I actually get into it and it starts getting good, that's gonna take 30 minutes. See if I can get special delivery up. Yeah. No, I am not just one of the best. I think I am the best. I am the best. And that's not just me being cocky. There are people who score higher than me on some things, but I think where it counts... Where it counts, I'm fast. Everyone likes fast. When people think of Fruit Ninja, they think fast. That's what I think. That one was way to the right. It's one of those things that sounds really arrogant to say, but it is kind of just a fact. That was a really sad run. I'm a little off center. So let's recenter myself. Yeah. Thanks for coming in then. You know, how to say it? It warms my ninja heart to see people come in and we'd be like, wow, this is kind of cool. But the thing is that this is just me playing. So I didn't invest in like the search engine optimization stuff that like big name streamers do. You are watching an entirely normal man play video games, just like any other one else, any other else person. Probably someone who's better at speaking. Nah, this is a little low. That was a little right. Yeah, no, this is just my normal play session. It gets streamed. Just in case I have the run, which happens often enough. I want people to be like, wow, those numbers are real. They're not hacked. People have come in and said that. Yeah, 144 is not impressive. Don't have that energy today. Don't have that specific energy. That one was amazing. Good. Could go. Oh yeah, the gap here is actually pretty huge. There's a lot of room for improvement here. Oh right, I remember now. This is the one where you have your left a lot. A lot of left-handed cuts. I remember now. A lot of left-handed cuts. This is a... You can see that that is one that you tackle with your left, right? You want to cut right to left, and you do that with your left. If you do that with your right, it's really awkward. There's a lot of cuts in this one like that. So this is a really left-handed level, and I am a really right-handed person. Ah, that one always gets me. I think the top score for mine, my best score is in the 300s. Okandrax is in the 500s. And I... Huh? 293. Solid score. But we didn't get it. Could have been maybe 3 points higher if I hadn't fumbled that one. But hey, it's okay. We're gonna keep at this a little bit. I think I can I think I can push myself up here. Practice my left-handedness. Really low. Gow. You can see it. Want to go dead center. Dead center and straight. Perfect technique. Perfect form. There we go. That was a good one. I never seem to get that one. So, 233... I need a few criticals here. I think it's... the first one is a left. Okay. No! Ah! That one was pretty close, actually. Another 2 would have done. What you saying, buddy? Oh, thanks for coming in more. You know, I'd love that. I'd love that. Talking to you guys when you come in. That's actually a high point of my day sometimes. It's nice to see you, man. Hey, you have a good night and stay safe, man. Okay. Yeah, definitely. And if you're heading out, and chat is empty, I think after this one, I'm just gonna hit classic. If people are in, I want to interact with them, but if they're not, I am just gonna go for my favorite mode, regardless of how long it takes me. Sip a little bit more tea. Real ninjas drink tea, right? That's totally a ninja thing. That is what a ninja would do. Ah, my angle was off there. And there my speed was off, actually. It is... It is just kind of true that if your speed is off too much... Yeah, it's not happening this time. If your speed is off too much, then what happens when you hit the fruit is it kind of doesn't activate. And you sort of knock the fruit over a little bit instead of cutting it. So if you want that beautiful critical, you gotta really punch it. Okay. All right. People are away. It's time to dance. Like nobody's watching. Oh, I should have totally hit that bomb there. Showing off too much. You see that? You see that's sort of what happens if you're moving a little too slow. Is you just sort of like knock it over. Not like that. It's really hard to screw up with the Sai actually, which I think is really nice. The first time I got above 5,000. Yeah, like that. That you can see. It's sort of. I love these sites so much. Man. Half Brick didn't really realize it. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna make this simple update. The simple update that lets people take the jank into. I'm gonna make the janky update that makes them able to take whatever they want in. Any mode. How janky is that? How weird and quirky is that? They said. It's like they added a new mode. They didn't realize it. How quirky. You get to take your bows in. You get to take the bow in. To Classic? You want to take the bow in Classic? Oh, that's so quirky. That pineapple was totally screwed. They didn't realize how great an update that was. They were like, it's a little silly update. Tiny little update. Not a big deal at all. Huge update. Huge update. I love it so much. So once upon a time, whoops. Once upon a time, they thought they would have like a fourth weapon. Like they have the crossbows. That apple's gone. This is bad, actually. No more leeway. 24 points. That critical probably. That hammer hit that I made, really risky. A cut like that, really risky. Should generally avoid it. I practiced it a lot. And I still feel like it's a bad idea every time I do it. Unless I'm doing it in the arcade. Like, it feels okay if it's arcade, but it feels really terrible in Classic. Silent ninja. Stoic like a cowboy. I think I dropped 2 there. I only dropped 1. I dropped something there. I don't know what I dropped. I think it was an orange. Almost dropped one of those lines there. That was not a straight cut. I have no idea how that turned out 2 criticals. It is becoming a run that matters. It will not be, probably. Gotta listen for that hiss, because on the rare chance that you don't hear it, your life is a little good, like just now. That strawberry was a little bit outside of my field of vision, so I hesitated a bit. And that was right. You remember? All kids know this, I think. But you know how, like, adults will say, oh, it sucks being an adult. You have to go to work every day. Now is the best time of your life. I gotta disagree. I like being an adult. Actually, it's really nice. This is a little immature to say, but having the ability to... There I had the fruit, and I let the bomb come down onto my side. Actually, let's get a drink first, before I continue. I see someone leaving right as I bombed. Entirely reasonable. Ah! Let's get hydrated and let's keep going. I'm past an hour. Getting my side. But I have a good chunk of energy, actually. I like being an adult, actually. The adult form factor is really nice. The larger form factor that you get as an adult is actually really nice. It allows you to do a lot of things which are nice. Sure, it comes with a lot of, like, really annoying things. Like, I have to shave. But being an adult is actually pretty great. I have to shave, I have to work. But I went to school forever. I have a job that I like. when it pays me and doesn't do anything evil. I get paid enough to not have to worry too much. Because I stayed in school and I studied hard. And on top of that, I managed to get a couple publications out. You gotta have your good intern. You gotta have like a good internship type thing. You have to have like a publication or a project or something. And I had those, and I'm doing better than some of my buddies who have the exact same degree as I do. My degree is trash, but the things I did adjacent to my degree are not trash. And that's really nice. Yeah. Whoa. Unironically, a master's degree is way cooler than it, way lamer than it sounds. It sounds cooler than it is. The publications are nice though. If you can get publications in a STEM field, it's actually really nice. The publications are not lamer than they sound. They're actually really cool. Gotta publish if you're going to get a master's. You basically become a discount PhD at that point. And it doesn't look like you, got salty at academia for having big issues, which is actually in fact what I kind of did. Okay, what's that academia? I don't want to do this to my life. Yeah. But I do like my study. And as an adult, I get to study whatever I want, whenever I want. Of course, I do have to study things that my boss asks us to study. And I do have to do projects that he says to study, but that's okay. Because I wanted to do them anyway. What a shock! What a shock. Okay, now that's a little bit dicey. Yep. No, it's really fun actually. Kind of scuffed up a little bit. Almost went for that bomb. Also, as a kid, there's a lot of rules that you have to follow that really mean anything when you're an adult. So, some of the rules do matter. Like, actually, no cookies for breakfast. There's a good reason for that, which you learn. Because you want an appropriate amount of energy. I did the silly flaily thing, and it worked out. I did that a little bit. Usually you want to make really deliberate cuts, but I panicked for a second and it somehow worked out. I swung for that kiwi like 3 times and missed it all 3 times. I feel kinda dumb. But it's okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but rules, yeah, as an adult, there's a lot of rules that you just don't have to follow. Bedtime? Oh, no, gone. In fact, discouraged. Bedtime, discouraged. Because you want to get work done. Bedtime is discouraged. You can stay up as long as you want. Sometimes you have to stay up. Rules against talking back to your mother? Oh no. Gone. Granted, you don't want to talk back to your boss. But sometimes you actually do have to. Rainbow Ninjaman. I need you to do this by Friday. Oh, that's impossible, dude. Are you... Or alternatively, you haven't paid me for 7 weeks. Get stuff. Like, that type of thing, right? Was on point there for a second. Ah! And I fumbled that sequence there. Anyway, I think I'm done tonight. Someone comes in and says hi, you know, that's a good night. Did not get any of the classic Rainbow Ninjaman runs of like 700. No, or not 700. No 5,000 point runs tonight. Sad. Got a 4,000 pointer, but no 5,000 point runs tonight. Very sad. Very sad. No high score runs tonight. Very sad. Very sad. But We'll do what we always do. We'll close out at Gatsu's Lagoon. What you gotta say today, Gatsu? Where'd you put your fishing gear? It's probably in your cart, buddy. I don't know. Anyway. As you might have guessed, this is basically just a place for me to play games and show off how good I am. If you want to support this channel, the two things you do, you like and you subscribe. You let me know that you want to see me coming in here at a regular time. What you do not do, ad block, do not turn that off. Oh yeah. YouTube won't like me saying that. But I make no money off of this. Do not super chat. Regular chat and I will see it. Eventually. This is my hobby. This is not my job. I have a job that took 10 years to study for. I like it. And I'm going to keep doing it. So I'm not going to make money off of this. I don't put any effort into SEO. I don't put any effort into any of that. This is just a chill place. Like it would have been on 2010 YouTube. It's relaxed. It's chill. This is just a dude doing what he thinks is fun. Regular stream time. Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually for about an hour. Usually there's like a delay because I am an amateur. This is not my profession. So if you want to come and see me, that's around the time you come and see me. You want to see more content like this? It'll come out eventually. Videos are always the best thing to watch. Usually better than the streams, although I've been a little bit on fire these last few streams. So just chill out and maybe you'll get some good content. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night, stay safe, and have a good evening.